let's start as we do another of the journey. We're back, journeying to the Radiant Citadel. It's been a while, but we're taking it up to the tier of three, and it begins with everyone is arriving in the town of Ankaran Sangar. It's a city filled with locals and you're actually coming to a festival, the festival of Shabe Taban. And a interesting thing about this festival is that it has like the moon is so bright it is pretty much daylight. But as I go to the little intro, as hundreds of people flock to the Three Sun Square in advance of Shabe Taban, the brilliant night. The crowded plaza is filled with colorful stalls and vendors hawking toys and keepsakes. Booths selling streaming rice, tangy stews, sun-shaped desserts fill the air with delectable fragrances. Nearby, you see members of the Bright Guard. Ankaran Sangar's Holy Order protectors patrol the arched balconies of their headquarters, the Noble Jewel, and as they're scanning the crowd for trouble. Now, as we do a little introduction, just, what would you be doing during this festival? All kinds of food and stews and desserts. Let's start with Brig.
So Brig has been in many of these festivals. He's looking to see if there is anywhere that he might be able to put on a little bit of a show. He hasn't done much entertaining lately. But it's a festival. And he's developed this deep-seated, not fear. He doesn't really fear anything. He's a barbarian. Discomfort in a festival. So he does have his eyes scanning from atop his four hooves across the crowd for trouble.
Very good, very good. And then we go from Brig to actually a new shield bearer. We have Gwendal.
Gwendal is a monk who practices the art of duality, the spiritual art of duality, yin and yang. And they are a mercy monk, a mountain dwarf.
All right, cool. And is there anything that Gwendal would take part of in this festival?
He's going to look around for all the alcohol he can find.
Ah, nice. Well, Gwendal, you will find fellow companionship in our next pair. We have Shankz and Skidmarkz.
Yep, Shankz is level 12 Drakewarden, and this is his companion Skidmarkz. Skidmarkz is, had, I guess, what you could call fetal alcohol syndrome when he was a hatchling, and he's not really all that there, but he does like his alcohol, and Shankz has been busy trying to keep him away from alcohol and trouble and all these festivals. Sometimes it works, sometimes not.
So then we go from go north, and then we go to Mr. Nimbus.
Ah-ha-ha! It is I, Mr. Nimbus. You see him zipping around, clutching his gem filled with a storm in one hand. As he looks with his perfectly coiffed hair and sea elf appearance, his cape billowing behind him. Greetings, it is I, Mr. Nimbus. And we will be going around and seeing what village will thank us for saving them today. Perhaps what festival games we can participate in before the disaster occurs. Mr. Nimbus is a 9th level Storm Sorcerer, 2nd level Tempest, Cleric of Deep Shashalis.
And last but never ever least, Beth of the Bray.
Oh, Beth is, what am I doing? I'm introducing my character and talking about what I'm doing at the festival?
Yes.
All right. Beth is cleric of the Raven Queen that also seems to be blessed with these gifts from various dragons. I haven't figured out how that works in my backstory, but it's a thing. And Beth is always hunting undead, but today, on this day of the festival, she is kind of trading one book she has that she picked up in the Feywild for a different type of book. So she found like a little book dealer and did a little trade.
Nice. Hopefully, nothing Fey will be impacted by it.
Perhaps, but through a little double trade magic, she's taken her Arcane Grimoire +3 and trading it for a Wisdom Tome through some character of Rob's and involving another wizard I have. It's a mess, but I'm doing the logs right now.
All right, and as you are all kind of, hanging out, looking for trouble, expecting trouble, looking for alcohol, hoping what doom or gloom is going to happen to this city, like so many others, you all hear an ear-splitting crash pierces the air. You see 5 figures wearing snarling crimson masks clamber atop stalls, each of them raising a cone-like device to their mouth, along with an irritating buzzing noise. The masked figures' voices emanate from the contraptions, amplified over the cacophony of the crowd. Down with the tyrants! Let the embers light the way. And they will probably add, "We don't need no government," and
They took our gerbs.
as they yell out, and yeah, like as they're speaking through it again, and they start shouting more. You guys all notice, especially Gwendal. A lot of these figures they really haven't bathed in a while. So like it you can pick it up, like it just wafts as these crusty figures start shouting things like, no taxation, and
I splashed some of my cheaper ale on them.
well,
Like, here, take a bath.
now, and as you're throwing alcohol, yelling at them to take a bath, I would say, Gwendal, you can hear it first, as well as Beth. You feel the ground under you start to like this intense vibration under your feet, and if I can get a nature check. Okay. Gwendal, you realize that something is burrowing under the square. And unfortunately, as a side note, our steadfast hidden claw has other dinner plans that just came out of nowhere. So we'll be back to join you all shortly as we move from there.
Too bad I don't have tremor sense yet.
Yeah, and as bursting out from the ground, stone cracks and people scream as a massive spiked worm erupts from the center of the square, catapulting boots and handcarts into the air. The monstrosity roars, spraying a scattering crowd with fist-sized globs of spittle as guards shout out for reinforcements. And of course, we will start with initiative.
Have at thee, worm.
Say update the sheets. All right.
I'm near the cartoon enough to hear all the rhyming.
Okay.
It's all good. It just made me laugh.
Well, it's also important, like when I'm trying to, again, that fine tuning. But all right, I think we are all on the board. We'll start with Shankz and Skidmarkz.
It's a big worm. Okay, Shankz is gonna back up a bit. 15, 20. And I guess he'll cast Hunter's Mark on that worm and try to get a couple shots off of it.
Alrighty.
Looks like a 16 and a 15.
Ooh, both misses.
Alright. And Skidmarkz will just come up and, he'll try to fly up and he'll crash into the ground right in front of the worm, and so he'll just dodge.
Okay, sounds good. And Gwendal.
All right, Gwendal's going to go up and do his monk things. 18 to hit.
18 is right on the money.
And then another 12 damage, and then flurry of blows. That's a miss.
Yes. Yeah, that's a miss.
That, dang. Okay. In turn.
Alrighty. And then actually, I will notice since you also have that high perception, you also figure out that these crusty masked, agitators, the devices they're holding is making the buzzing noise, and that's what seems to be irritating. It's irritating to the worm.
I'd be like, they're calling it the red idiots.
All right, cool. At the end of turn, Brig. Actually, on that note, I don't know. Can you guys see the triangles, the circles?
Yeah, the little ones that move around for initiative, right?
No. Let's see. I wonder if they're hidden. I think they are hidden. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, the pentagrams?
Now the pentagrams. Now you can see the pentagrams.
A pentagram or a pentacle? I think that's the good one.
Okay. You're probably right. Actually, let me.
What are those for?
Oh, actually, I just looked. There is a token I can just pull to that direction. Because since did make it known that these are the ones causing the issue. Something you can also do is interact with these ones, since what the item that they're using is what's irritating the purple worm.
Ah, they went away again.
Oh yeah, the pentagrams up and away, but I'm putting the mask guys in their location.
Oh, I got you. So these are the guys that are irritating the purple one. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
they got the stuff that's irritating them. So either you want to deal with the worm, or you want to deal with the crusty anarchists. So I'm just gonna make them, and then I'll just have them go at the end of the turn. But yeah, Brig.
All right. Brig will look. You deal with the anarchists. and he'll charge at a big old purple worm, raging and going all bestial, with the weird looking tail, and will recklessly swing it at the worm.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no.
And a second swing.
Yes.
All right, a little bit better. Not so great with these swings. That's 15 points. That's and he's raging. So yeah, that is it.
Alrighty. And then Beth.
All right. I don't like these people doing whatever to upset the worm, so I'm gonna firebolt the one closest to me.
Okay.
So 25 to hit for 14 fire damage.
Okay. Yeah. They purr. They.
How they looking?
Not great at all.
As a bonus action, I'm gonna put a spiritual weapon right next to them. Can I attack non-lethally with the spiritual weapon? That's a thing, right?
Sure.
So I'm gonna hit him with the spiritual weapon as like a raven flaps at them for 10 force damage, and if they get knocked out, it's non-lethal.
Okay. And then you hear them call out like, "Get them!" At the one who's hurt. But anything else?
No, I say you should stop right now. Like, we're not here to play.
Okay. The worm. Alright. It's gonna do a bite and a stinger. You know what? Let's bite. Let's bite on Gwendal. Let's see.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Ouch. Okay. Dex, please.
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah, you're good. You don't get swallowed, so there's that. Wow, really lucked out with that damage. Nice. But then it'll swing around with a stinger on Brig.
A 25 even at my new AC is going to hit.
Okay.
So 7. I get a con save versus the poison.
Mm-hmm.
So just a 12. So that's 46 points of damage.
Oof. Let's start the Mr. Nimbus.
Ahaha! This creature that appears to be hit rather hard. I don't like that. Mr. Nimbus will give it a zap with a psychic lance.
Okay. Well, being okay, yeah, that's a no-go Rooney.
All right, then Mr. Nimbus will zip on over flying and will look at that one that's doing bad things and try to yank it closer to him.
Okay. All right, strength. Oh, it's hidden, but I rolled a 19, which is
Okay, nothing happens. End of turn.
All right.
I think the cartoons got louder. Is that just me?
It did get a little louder. Okay, let me.
It was the triumphant.
Yeah. Elena's triumphant. So, like, how about now? Oh, well, there's no music now. So, okay. Well, now I need to add these guys into the initiative. All right. Seconds in. Shankz. You just see the anarchist that was kind of yelling, but now that you see his buddy gets hurt, you just see him like draw a blade, looking at you too.
All right, but they're still doing whatever it is they're doing that's causing the buzzing sound, right?
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna turn to this guy over here, and I'm gonna try to shoot him twice, and I'll sharpshooter this one.
Okay. Oof. And yeah, that first arrow just goes through, and it just very hurt from that first shot.
All right, if he's still up, I'll do it again. Oh, that's not a good shot.
No, he actually gets out of the way. So.
Slow on the reload, but all right. So Skidmarkz will try to get this worm's attention. So Skidmarkz will try to bite it once. Yeah, has a 22
22 is hit
for 5 piercing and 4 fire.
Alrighty.
And I'll just have my bow trained on this guy, and I'll just yell out, "Stop it, or you get another one through the throat."
Fair.
And a turn.
All right. Which one? Of course, is gonna be the one in the back. Okay. It's got a hand crossbow, so. He kind of just runs and then dashes. Then, and then cunning fashion goes for a dash. And we'll take, it's going to take a shot at Gwendal. No. That one. Oh, it's going to take a shot at Brig.
All right, with advantage.
Oh, advantage. Let's see. No, 19.
Will hit for 3.
And it's he does it sneakily then.
All right.
11, and then Gwendal.
All right, gonna move over here. I'm gonna do some more arm strikes on the worm. Nope. Flurry.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, nice.
And we're gonna do a Hands of Harm on that one for an extra 14, and it is poisoned, if it can be, until the end of my next turn.
I guess it can be poisoned.
And then for the second flurry, I'm going to do Hands of Healing on Brig. 7.
Thank you.
And that is Gwendal's turn.
Brig.
No, Bray will just keep swinging. It's all he really knows how to do. While looking good for the crowd.
Two good swings.
And for his bonus action, I don't think he can use. Sorry, I have to double check. That is gonna be it. End of turn.
Alrighty. Alright. Crusty. This guy run and then try to peek. We'll try to hide from Gwendal, a 21 stealth check using some cunning.
Beats my passive.
Okay, and then we'll take a shot. Ouch. And then
That hurts a lot.
yeah, and then and a sneak attack.
Curse my luck this night.
And oh yeah, that's really hurt. Well, try to move into a corner and try to stealth from Beth. No, but we'll take a shot anyway. At Beth, at least 13 to hit. Which I think some.
That'll miss by a lot.
All right, and the last one that's really hurt will kind of quote unquote run away and try to hide. No, but we'll take a shot at Shankz. I think a 14's a miss. So, and Beth.
I'm gonna start with my bonus action and have my spiritual weapon follow that one who tried to quote hide from me.
Solid hit.
And I'll bonk that one and say, "You can't hide from justice."
Oh, I'm an idiot. I forgot I have deflect missiles.
I was wondering.
I'm just gonna hold on.
I don't play monks that often.
Is that one still up and causing
no, he's out.
And then I'll turn to the one that's shooting at Shankz. And I think are they injured?
Very injured.
Oh, very injured? Okay. I'm trying to do this non-lethally. So that was non-lethal there. Where's one that's like a little injured, but not like right on death's door? Maybe this one by
no, none. It's either not hurt or on death's door.
All right, then I'm going to go to this one that's not hurt and I will firebolt it. Ooh, 16 to hit.
16 is a hit.
Holy, for 22 fire damage.
Now he's on the brink. That one's on the brink of death as well.
I just am not trying to like outright murder any of them because then they're harder to throw in jail and question and stuff.
Yeah, at least got one prisoner.
That's all.
and the worm.
It just drools.
Oh, that's right, because of the psychic lance.
It's incapacitated.
All right, incapacitated. All right, next.
It could move if it wanted to.
It likes being there. It's drooling. It's a heavy.
So Mr. Nimbus will nimbly fly down as he says, we might be able to use another one to question, but not this one. as he holds out his storm gem and shoots a line directly through the worm and into the guy on the far side. Lightning bolt.
All right. And does the one in front of you, just a skeleton, light up before disintegration?
Oh, and that one even gets more because I give him the Heart of the Storm.
Okay, that worm's not doing good. Oh, again that. Oh, this one in the back.
Yeah, that
is
was the
locked.
line I drew, like
Okay.
right in front of Brig and all those guys.
Oh, okay. I did not see the line. That works. Let's see. A dex. No. 30. Yeah.
And let's see. Nimbus will zip on back up into the sky. Look down at this fellow back here and use his bonus action to yank him forth. So just
Moves
5
up.
feet. There is he. And that is the end of Nimbus's turn. The worm is no longer incapacitated.
All right. Shankz.
All right. Yeah, I really want to kill these last two. All right. I'm going to use my bonus action to Nature's Veil to go invisible, and then I will fire with advantage this one sharpshooter. $22.
How do you finish him off? Because, yeah.
Yeah, I'll do exactly like I said. I'll shoot him through the throat.
And
Second shot at that guy. 26 to hit
yes.
for 21 piercing.
Okay. Still alive, barely, but yeah.
All right, and that's good for me. And Skidmarkz will just keep dodging.
Alrighty. And really quick, and there's lots of murder going on, but Mr. Nimbus, how far are you up?
We'll say 30 feet.
Okay. Okay. Kind of dives into the stall he can't see, and then tries in a cunning fashion try to stealth from you.
Oh no, where'd he go?
And then we'll take a shot. Yeah, that's terrible. All right, Gwendal.
He must have run away and is scared.
Yes.
All right. Arm strikes. Oh, that's a crit.
There you go.
We're going to spend a key and do another kinds of harm with that. And then another arm strike, and then we'll spend a key and flurry of healing. One on myself and one on Gwendal. Or Brygaeon, whatever your name is.
Thanks.
Me first and Brig.
All right, the 15 would miss though, but solid. Yeah, nice. Purple worm is hurt.
That's my turn.
Alrighty, go to Brig.
All right. Brig feels a little ineffective here. Appreciates the healing though, and we'll just try to. He'll try just to keep swinging.
Yes to one. Yeah, let's see. Nope, that's very, very hurt, but
That will be it.
oh, and that one, yeah, I'm just gonna delete off the board. Beth.
All right. I think the closest thing my spiritual weapon can get to is the worm. So I'm going to start with that. 18 to hit a worm.
It just hits.
11 force. And it looks like, is this the only one left?
Yeah, they're both equally hurt. Quite a bit.
Wait, where's the... Can you ping the other one? I'm not seeing them on the map.
Say the worm and the...
Worm in that thing. And that one is looking super hurt. And at this point, we have murdered all but one of them, right?
Well, there's
There's like...
one alive for questioning.
All right, then I will toll the dead on that one.
Okay.
Oh, but my spell is... Hang on, I gotta change it to 3D whatever.
Okay. How does this one go?
The bell rings and it just passes out and learns a valuable lesson.
And dies.
And dies horribly.
And then the Raven Queen comes and collects their soul.
Okay, so the purple worm, very hurt, but all the ones that were bring the noise, you don't hear the buzzing sound anymore. So the worm will retreat back into the ground as like a... We'll do a withdraw, and then we'll go back into the hole. And let's see. So, all right. And as I am clearing the initiative, a blue-skinned angel with 4 scarlet wings lands before you, accompanied by a gentle breeze. The angel wears a pointed, shimmering helmet and wields a flanged mace, reminiscent of a blazing sun. I am Artavarzda, the angel announces, harbinger of the Bright Guard, in Atasha's righteous hand. I thank you all for coming to the aid in quelling these ruffians and taking care of the purple worm. So I can offer to heal any one of you that needs it, and we'll gesture towards Brig. And I got his token out, or his tokens. Let's see. That is Artavazda, and okay, and I believe there is a handout. I can show you what they look like. No, don't see it, but face token's pretty good. And yeah, does anyone take up on the offer of healing?
Brig will graciously accept some healing.
If they can offer more than one, I'll take some.
Sure, we'll do both. So that's for Brig. Oh, can't see it. So It is upcasted, and you get 28 healing back.
All right.
And then
Ooh.
for a Gwendal, 40.
Wow. That almost stops me off. Use a healer's kit.
Mm-hmm. And Artavas will say, tell me what. Oh, I have to thank you, but what brought you here to this festival?
Booze.
We do have plenty of booze.
I was just shopping for books and stuff.
Oh, very nice. Well, I am so glad you're here. You all do seem quite capable in taking care of yourselves. I was hoping, you do look the sort, you do like shield bearers um, or as what, hired help. Those ruffians that caused an issue, I'd wish for them to be dealt with. I can offer you all a simple bounty. I can offer you each 800 gold pieces and maybe some additional work if you are all interested.
Yeah.
When you say take care of them,
Well,
There's more of them.
Well, yes. If you can bring those to justice, please do. We must question them. But any that do not go quietly, well, I mean, I trust like these ones. Justice must be swift and final. But I was hoping that the more we can bring back alive, the better, because I believe those that oppose our Etosh, his rule, I believe bringing them in alive is a valuable opportunity for them to learn the error of their ways peaceably. Because unfortunately, although we are serving and we are too few to support the Bright Guard's rank and file during
I do
these
believe
times
in
of
mercy.
trouble. But yes, mercy, if you can grant it, would be appreciated. But these rebels that have made such a fuss, coming in late and bringing such pain, are part of a group. And they are named the Ashen Heirs. And I am hoping that I'm hoping if you can help, root out where the Ashen Hairs are located in the city, and being able to quell them as well as any leadership. I can certainly even possibly double the payment.
You had me at payment.
That was the last word.
And then says, "Oh, great. Well, please. After such a battle like that, I don't know how taxing that is. I could show you some quarters for you. You all can rest. And besides, you'll need to at least get an idea of lay of the land or where you need to go."
Then let us do this and avail of self of your hospitality.
Of course. And then, as kind of leads you, and some more bright guards, the bright guards, kind of come in. They kind of chat with you guys a little bit, kind of breaking the ice as you guys are kind of making down. You hear them kind of saying, the angel Anavarsta is just kind of these ashen hairs, that they are belligerent as ever. They claim that a few lost lives are nothing if it means that our rule is ended. But as you guys are kind of walking and talking, you guys do notice that there are two white and gold-clad bright guards question a calm elven woman with dark hair, sharp green eyes, and a pink tunic over a red dress. One guard and the angel you're talking to, Anavarsta, lock eyes. Anavarsta will nod, and the bright guards place manacles on the elven woman and kind of escort her a different direction.
So what'd she do?
Oh, it'll say, she is someone who's an infamous agitator. We are hoping to question her about her involvement in today's incident, if there is involvement. But like many things go, once they, once we get the full story and check everything out, she will be released in time, if she's innocent, of course. And as to walkie-talkie, he will. You guys can do stuff for a short rest if you guys still need to do stuff, hit dice and all that. But while you guys are resting, Artavasta will let you know that this incident today comes in the heels of the Ashen Hares made another assault on the Ruse Bazaar. It tells me that their threat is increasing, and we've learned that they're seeking magic they can use to disrupt the Taban festival. If the Ashen Hares are left unchecked, I fear Atash will cancel the celebration and impose martial law until this threat is ended. Which I am glad you are all willing to assist with this, and will give you all directions on how to get there. And actually, at this time, we're going to take a quick break so I can put some kids to bed because they call and asking for me. So, be right back.